was an honest mistake.
This isn't school anymore, Robert. There is no room for error. Messing up a client's investment is just asking for a lawsuit, not to mention the loss of a client. Then is it going to be your neck? No, mine.
But I can fix it. I'll call the client, I'll give him a real good offer, throw in one of those you've been selected for once in a lifetime.
Do that. And rumors will spread that our bank is resorting to cheap, desperate tactics to getting back lost clients that we poorly handled from the start. Is that what you want?
I apologize. I'm trying to make amends here. With the new baby on the way, there's just a lot going on.
You know what your problem is? You don't have your head in this. You're always coming in late with the same excuse. When I had my kids, I still kept my priorities straight. Work comes first. You screw up, your family's always going to be there. Work won't. Now get out of here, kid. Mrs. Campbell.
When are you signing the divorce papers?
Now is not the time, Elizabeth. We'll talk when I get home.
Don't you think you were a little harsh on the boy, Mr. Campbell?
Excuse me?
I see that boy working hard day and night. What's one little mistake? Cut him some slack.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
There's a storm out in the ocean, and it's moving this way. If your soul is not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away.
How do you know this song?
Do you go to church, Mr. Campbell? Are you religious? If so, then I know it says in the Bible, why look at a speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the...
What is that supposed to mean?
Didn't you ever make any mistakes when you were younger, striving to put food on the table for your family? I know I did. At your age, I was a fine young man. Was able to make a good living by myself, had a wonderful family. I was head of my own company, executive director at Westworth and Price.
Westworth and Price? You were the executive director of Westworth and Price? They were unstoppable back then.
Mm-hmm. And you want to know what happened? I lost sight of the prime concern. I pushed God aside. I became selfish and proud. My wife left me, said she didn't want to live with a man like me. I was so devastated, I couldn't keep grasping my own company and went bankrupt. Nobody hires you after something like that. And without God on my side, what was I left with? Nothing.
Why are you telling me this?
You remind me of a younger self, a respectable, hard-working man who just lost sight of your prime concern.
That song that you were singing earlier? When I was a child, my babysitter used to sing me a song from her church. It got me through some things when times were tough. It's funny, but you were just singing that exact same song. I apologize for the way I've acted. Oh, what was your name?
Saul.
Good evening, Saul.
Good evening to you too, Mr. Campbell.
Edward.
Edward.
Hey, Robert. It's Campbell. Hey, listen, I want to ask your advice on something. Let's go grab a drink somewhere. I'm buying. Great. All right, I'll meet you up at your office.